And so tonight she joins us live from Bloomington, where she spoke with the students who are on strike. And also today she had a conversation with university officials as well. What have you learned, Rachel?
Well, there's been a lot of energy on campus throughout the day here in Bloomington, just on IU's campus. We've heard a lot of cheering, chanting on the second day of the strike from IU's grad student workers. They're hopeful that their message that they're seeking to unionize will reach IU administration leaders.
Show me what a union looks like!
This is what a union looks like!
Hundreds of grad student workers are on strike, picketing around IU Bloomington's campus throughout the day Thursday. They're attempting to unionize so they can better negotiate with IU administration on issues like mandatory fees and low pay. PhD student Zan Smith says it's hard for them to make ends meet, but stresses many other grad workers are worse off.
Luckily, I get by enough. I have the support of my spouse. It really sucks to hear from your fellow students who are crying over not being able to visit family, not being able to pay for their apartment, struggling to find an apartment they could try to afford, not being able to afford food, trying to go out to dinner with friends. We don't do that.
Grad student workers say they've been asking for pay raises and meaningful change from the administration for years. They say they've not seen much action. So starting today, they're picketing on campus, not teaching classes until IU takes action on their demands and recognizes their union. Smith says it's been a tough process.
And it really hurts. It makes me feel like they don't appreciate what I'm doing.
IU spokesperson Chuck Carney says students have a right to speak out on campus. And so far, Carney says the strike has caused minimal disruptions on campus with few class cancellations. He says the university has been and will continue to talk to grad student workers to resolve this.
We're working on the issues that they have raised concerns about. We have raised the minimum stipend for one, we're giving a 5% raise in stipends across the board for our student academic appointees. So we're working on these issues.
Well, there's a concern among strikers here on campus that IU may attempt to penalize them for taking part in the picket line. Now, I spoke to a spokesperson for IU, and he says that grad student workers will not be penalized for voicing their concerns. But he does say that IU does have policies in place to ensure that these grad student workers do fulfill the duties of the contracts they signed, but they're just monitoring things for right now. Felicia?
Okay, they certainly want their voice heard. Rachel, thank you so much for bringing us that story.